we got a little Etsy palette here. I had really wanted their little moons, what is it called? Moons and Moods palette, and I thought I would add a few of the colors that kind of grabbed me in there. And so I did. I added a few colors, and so I thought we'd have a little fun and swatch these out. The moons and moods come with a little gold on the sides, so we'll also be taking a look at that one. So let me get the chart going and we'll take a look at these beautiful muted colors. Alright, I think I have everything all set up. I'm not going to pre-wet the pans like I normally don't do. We're using my same Perla number 8 brush. And our first up is Classic Velvet, PV32 and PB15:1. I don't have all the pigment numbers to all of them because in that one Moons and Moods, they don't give you the pigment numbers. So, sorry about that. I like to include them when I can. This color is so beautiful. I don't know what it is about it, but I just absolutely love it. Then we have Mars Red, PR101. And these are top of the line handmade paints. You know, I'd say they're up there with the Deep Light and several other brands, Stone Ground and A Gallo. And they tend to be one of the larger handmade brands. The nice thing with going with a larger handmade brand is you get that handmade paint and that hand pour and everything. But you can also, if you run out of a color that you love, you can go back online and go ahead and get it. The next one is called Wild, and this is part of their set. You can see how easily they're re-wet out of these pans. No issues whatsoever. This one is Intuitive. And this one has some opacity to it. I'd consider it semi-transparent. Very pretty, very different. Next we have Indigo Maya Clay. This blue is fantastic. I've been really into my slightly muted blues. Next we have Healing. And like I said, the ones without the pigment numbers next to it are the ones that came in that set. Somebody had designed the colors, so they're not telling you what pigments are in them. It's an incredible set though. Then we have Shadow Work. And this is on Saunders Waterford, 100% cotton hot pressed paper. Hot press will show the colors a little bit more vibrant than a cold press, but it is a little harder to have colors blend, do gradients. They soak in a little faster. Then we have another indigo, which is a PB68, a PY43, and it's Indigo Maya Ball. Look at how different this indigo looks from the one above. I hope it's showing on camera how different it is. This one has so much more green to it. Now we have Dirty Yellow, and I'd say this is like the find of the day, oddly enough. It is a really interesting yellow. It's definitely exactly as the name says, Dirty Yellow, and that's PY37 PW61. It's like this muted yellow. And I know you can get it, but it reminds me of more, sometimes Naples looks a little too pinky or something. This is what I imagine like real Naples looks like. And I'm not that big of a yellow person, but this one, something about it is really good. Sombra, PBR8. This is another one that likes It's extra 2 seconds with the water on the top layer like that. New moon. Really pretty. Lunar eclipse. Let's see what that black can do. Give it some extra drops. Sorry about the glare on that one. All right, let's go ahead and move this little guy off to the side. We're going to go ahead and test out our little gold here. Now, metallics usually need a little extra, but if you look, I just put in the wet brush and it is ready to go instantly. And this is called Full Moon. Wait until that one dries and we'll take a look at all of them and see what we got. And here they are all dry. Let me lift that up. See if you can see some of the sparkle in that gold. Look how pretty that is. These on my little swatch might look a little deeper. They're covered in plastic, so anytime you put shiny over something, it's going to tend to richen up the color. That's why hot pressed paper tends to reflect more light, and the colors tend to look more vivid on hot pressed paper in general. So what do you think of my palette? So theirs came with 8 colors, including this one. So this was an add-in for me. This one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And the rest came in the little set. Do you think I made good choices for calling it kind of a muted palette? Or do you think I'm missing something? So give me your opinions down in the comments. And would you use a muted palette like this for a little bit of fun, little extra palette on the side? Let me know. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.